Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads and the Eerie Worlds. Okay, brand new horde and really cool horde, the Depths Below horde. So we're going to put together a mono deck using all of these new horde cards. It came out today, I think, or yesterday actually. So let's go and check out the deck and then we're going to go and have a game. So the world card, they are riven by the way, so they're all blue. The world card is Atlantis. On the start, for every Depths Below card in your hand, gain +1 permanently. And on the game start, your upgraded Depths Below cards, whatever they are, gain +2 permanently. Sounds pretty good, actually. The whole deck is Depths Below, so we should be getting 5 power permanently on each turn. Let's find out about that when we start the game. The Fabled, first one is a Kraken, cool card. This one, 10 for 100, 10 mana. 100 attack. On the play, if you've not played Kraken this game, for every Depths Below card you have played this game, this card gains +25 at this turn. So the whole tactic with this card, I guess, is to hold it for the whole game and play him on round 9. He should give you a massive score. So we'll see how we get on with Kraken. Next card up, the next Fabled is Leviathan. Leviathan, interesting. 10 for 100, just a base Fabled. On the draw, for every Depths Below card in your deck, this card gains 18 at this turn. Should be super powerful as well. Okay, next up we've got the epic cards. Monsters of Lake Fagua. On the play, if played on turns 1 and 3, sorry, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean. Your rare Depths Below cards, whatever they are, gain +25 until played. If played on turns 4, 5, or 6, your epic Depths Below cards, whatever they are, gain +35 for 2 turns. If played on 7, 8, or 9, your fabled Depths Below cards in hand gain +45 this turn. All very well, but they just made it far too complicated. You're never going to remember all these, but never mind. Let's see how we get on. Luska, another epic. On the play, if played before turn 5, that's a little bit better. So before turn 5, so turn 1, 2, 3, or 4. Your opponent's cards, whatever they are, lose -10 attack until played. If played on turn 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, your Depths Below cards, whatever they are, gain +10 until played. I'm not sure the point of doing 2 different ones on each turn. I guess it's a bit of novelty. Iara, next card up. Just an epic card. I think I've got an epic one actually. I'll check in a minute. On the play, if played between 2 Depths Below cards, your Depths Below cards in hand gain +30 this turn. That's pretty good. That's an easy one to play. Won't get confused with that one. Incanya Amber. 5 for 46. This one is a rare one. On the play, this card gains +25 this turn. Quite nice. And on the return, this card gains 5 attack permanently. Not too bad. Okay, last few cards. 3 more rare cards. More gore. 5 for 51. On the play, this card and 1 other Depths Below card in play gain +12 this turn. And on the return, this card gains +5 permanently. Similar to the other one, that one. Next one, Ling Baka. Number 69 at the rare one. On the play, if played in the middle slot, that's a bit easier. The card opposite this loses -10 this turn, and your Depths Below cards adjacent to this gain +10 at this turn. They're not super powerful, the abilities on these cards, by the way, but they should work quite well. On the return, that card also gains +5 permanently. And the last card in this deck is Bunzi. 7 for 72. On the play, your Depths Below cards in hand gain +10 this turn. And on the return, this card gains +5 permanently. So before we play the game, I'm just going to check. I think I've got some higher level of these cards. So let's go and check Iara. Yeah, there we go. An epic one. Let's put the epic one in. And what was the other one I wanted to check? Oh, the monster one. Let's check that one. The lake. Monster of the lake. Yeah, and an epic one. Okay, that will improve the deck a little bit. Let's save that and let's go and play a league game. So mono Depths Below deck. Let's see. I'm only at rank 9. I don't bother playing the league very often anymore. Anyhow, deck code, if you're using deck codes, is YBV9VG. Put the deck up there on the left for you. I don't bother with the league anymore because I've literally, I think, 4 months nearly without seeing a real player in the league. The event's a bit better. Do see a few real people in there, but absolutely nobody in the leagues, or I don't see anybody in the leagues. There's definitely people in the league because there's people on the leaderboard. So we got that Kraken card out nice and early, and also the other Fabled Leviathan. So really, I don't panic too much about the order. There's a few cards that you need to make sure you put in the middle, and the rest of them, because they're not that powerful when you actually play them, the difference doesn't really make too much difference. Okay, so 364, not a bad start. What are you playing in? Kind of a cool deck there. Old Ethereal Entity. I've played this deck a couple of times. It's okay. I haven't lost with it yet, which is quite good. And I can get quite some good scores on there that you can just about get 1,000 points or 1,000 attack on the final turn. You can just about get a Rift Breaker, as they call it. So we're 14 behind. All these mixed decks. I prefer mono decks myself, to be honest. All very well playing all the good cards, but I think it's more challenging, or not challenging, but more fun looking at the synergies on all the mono decks. I really like that. Deck building is probably the best part of the game. The events are good fun though, like I said. Oh, that was a good score, and he just got wiped out, but it should put us just about back in the lead. Only just. Wow, this is close. Well played, Entity. Okay, we're on round 4. So we're going to hold that Kraken card right to the end to see how powerful that is. Our rotation is actually okay with the other Fabled. Don't forget these cards need to go in the middle. These ones really don't make too much difference. This card gains 25 and 5 permanently. So yeah, my rule with the other cards, with the epics and the rares, well, the epics in the middle, but the rares, to get out the highest ranking card, or the highest attack card, I should say. 37 behind. This is a really close game. I'm feeling confident that we're going to steal it on the final turn, though. I think we're going to lay down a massive score. Good. Do let me know what you've done if you've got the debts below. I haven't bothered leveling them up too much, but they're all on level 1 apart from the 2 Fabled. I think as you level them up, they might be a little bit easier to play, but this week, no problems with mana, so it's a good week to test it out, actually. 3-5-5, oh, we're falling a little bit behind. Only 71. That Kraken's going to be massive, like 700, probably. Just over 700, maybe. Not bad. Although you can get bigger with Salem's Witches with your rare hold cards. But never mind. It's all good fun. Yeah, it's just steady, like 300, 400, 500 every turn. Not super powerful, but it's nice. I like it. Do like some of the artwork. Kraken's pretty cool. Looks really quite nice. Right, here we go. We're 81 points difference now. Turn at 7. We've still got our Fabled going around nicely, so that's going to come back. It's buffed up quite nicely, actually. And what should we do? That card in the middle, that 125, and that one. There we go. Yeah, that's the best move. 4 to 7. Can we catch up? Oh, this is going to be close. Oh no, he's fallen away a little bit more. We're over 100 behind for the first time in the game. It has been pretty close though. Not bad at all. Okay. Make or break time on turn at number 9. As long as we don't fall too much further behind, we will get 2 of those Fable cards. Question is, can we afford to play 3 cards with 25 mana? We probably need that 5 mana card there. Inky Yambara or Gore. The names are so hard for me. 170 behind. Okay, here we go. Let's see Kraken. I'm expecting over 700. The other Fable is up to 272. We might just squeeze 1,000 points here. We might. We can do 3 cards. Let's have a look. Oh, 1023. That should win us the game, though. Only just. You're going to get a big buff here. Very big buff. 682. Finished on about 800, so we won that by 183. Not bad. I do like that deck, actually. It is pretty cool. There we go. The total points 3785. Have had 4,500 out of it, so it can do better. Obviously, it depends who you're playing or what deck you're playing. But yeah, not bad. Anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back very soon with some more Eerie Worlds. But in the meantime, take care, have fun. Bye.